Alright, let's do another chain rule question. And again, this time we actually have three functions. So here we go. I'm just going to write down f prime of t. We start with the very outside. The derivative tangent will give us secant square. And then this input stays the same, so just keep it. Here we have the secant and then of cosine t. And keep in mind, the cosine t is inside of the secant, so they do not cancel out. This is the input of secant. It's not secant t times cosine t, alright? So just keep it as how it is. Alright, what's next? Of course, chain rule inside, right? Just forget about this because we did it already. Now differentiating secant of this, well, the derivative of secant is what? Secant times tangent, and we keep the same input. So we will have secant of this input, which is cosine t, and then multiply by tangent of this input, which is cosine t. Right, once again, the derivative secant is secant tangent, and the input stays the same. Lastly, we multiply by the derivative of the very inside. The derivative of cosine t is negative sine t. So just put on, we multiply by negative sine t like this. So that's pretty much it, right? This is like the big long chain reaction. Yeah, and I'm gonna test if you write this down, that's totally okay. But usually we like to have just like one little function all the way in the front, and then the negative all the way in the front as well. So let me put this down all the way in the front. So we will have negative sine t right here, and then we multiply by this. So just put on secant square of secant. I know this is crazy, secant, but this is not secant to the third power because this is the input of that. So keep it as how it is. And then here we have cosine t, parentheses, parentheses. Lastly, we have that, which is secant of cosine t, and then tangent cosine t. Yeah, this is definitely enough. And of course, if you put this right here, that's fine too. That's it.